Guys, welcome back to another video of Siana Major. And when you see me in a quote, I usually say it's serious business. So today we're still in the marketing department and we are going to be talking about target marketing. Now, I'll be doing a lot of this target marketing. I'll do, I think, around 10 to 15 of them. And what I'm doing on this channel, I'm asking you to send questions, and I have a jar here, and I'm putting all the questions. I write them on a sticky note, and then I put them in here so that once I'm able to do the videos, I go and pick out. So I'm gonna pick out one of the questions that was sent to me via WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is down below. By the way, you can send questions. So dear Sienna, kindly share on how to find target marketing for my tattoo business. This is from Franco. So this one has been answered, so I'll put it on the other side. So you see, my jar doesn't have questions, but I'll keep creating content. But if you have any questions, get in the jar literally. So let's talk about the tattoo business and how to create target marketing. Let me get comfortable. So target marketing is whereby you identify a group of people who are more than willing to buy your business and they are more drawn to your kind of products or kind of services. And it helps you to create marketing for them and not to talk to anyone because not everyone is your customer. Not everyone would want such a blazer. So the person who sold it to me knew that this would be my type of thing and they put it in the right place. So tattoo businesses are very interesting to me because they are not a necessity, they are not a want, they are not a need, but they are just a form of expression. And for you to be able to create a target market, you need to identify the tattoo business is based on what? It is based on a form of motivation. So not everyone wakes up and then they're like, let me go get a tattoo. There are different types of people, people who find it okay, people who are scared to even imagine a tattoo on them. And none of them is wrong. It's just as a tattoo owner like Franco, you need to be able to identify how to talk to your ideal customer. So let's get into the business. So the market is expanding for tattoos, and Kenya especially, you find it very common among, especially millennials. You go out with somebody and they have a sleeve, they have the teardrops, they have the butterfly one, they have something here, they have something on their finger, something on their back, or on the foot. You find somebody has put a music symbol. So tattoos are not as foreign as they used to be. And there are different motivations for getting a tattoo. So I'll go through them. So some of the motivations is self-expression. Another one is a fashion statement. Another reason to get a tattoo is a spiritual, religious, it has a religious meaning. Another one is because of a memory. And then another one is because it is a rebellious thing to do. Now, when we were growing up, people only knew about the rebellious thing to do. Like you're getting tattoos because you want to stick it to your parents. Why? Why? So I'll go through them. So self-expression, this is mostly by young adults. And the reason why they want to get that one is because they they want to be unique, they want to showcase their personality, they also want to they have a certain value that they want to share with these other people, and it is mostly the people who have traveled mostly, or people who they used to admire people with tattoos. I've found this very common with guys who played rugby, people who look up to the New Zealand team, and they see the sleeve with the language where spears. It's a haiku kind of thing, and they want to express themselves. Others want to put the Japanese language or meaning, the kaizen, all that stuff. They want to identify with a certain value, a certain form of highestness, where they showcase. And most of these people who are buying these tattoos or getting these tattoos, they have researched. They know what it looks like. So if you're the tattoo owner, Franco, like when this customer comes in and you identify whatever they want, they tell you I want a sleeve like this, you should identify that this person has done research. They probably know the pricing for such an item. They probably know the ink. They know more than you need them to know because they've done research, because they're young adults and they're doing it because of the value. And also, when it comes to them, you will not communicate price to them. you should not communicate why the tattoo is important. They already know. They've already made their decision and they've done research. You're not the first tattoo parlor they're coming to. You are probably the 15th. They've gone to so many, they've done research because for them, this is a permanent decision. And when it comes to them, when you're marketing to them, market to them about your ability to do the work. Show them people who have taken the tattoo before and after 5 years, after 2 years, just to show how much intensity your work stays. And I'm hoping Franco has been in business for a while. Even if you've been there for 3 months, you can show the tattoo. You show them before the person gets a tattoo, then after they get the tattoo, and then 3 months down the line when the tattoo is still there, the intensity, the color, the size, did they scar, did it heal well? So that kind of target market, the ones who want it for self-expression, make sure you show them that it's a good decision and you can actually provide value for them. And your tone should not be judgmental. You should be open to questions. Let them hata wakuulize maswali. They'll ask you some weird questions, but be open to it. So the next category is the people who do it for fashion and as a fashion statement. Now, these are probably models. These are probably people who most of them maybe have traveled and saw it with someone who's like a supermodel, or there's someone who you'll see them even in their dressing. They're very fashionable. They know what is the in thing. They know where to go for what. They'll tell you, know what, me, I want the Japanese ink, something like that. I want the needle that is 2 point something. They'll know a lot about the fashion essence, and they tell you where the tattoos came from, who was the first person to get a tattoo. Was it an Egyptian thing? They're very fashionable about it, and even in their language you will see. So these people are very impulsive. So they don't care about the meaning or the value. They just want it because Kim Kardashian has it. They want it because it's popular. They want it because it's gonna up their street cred. So and they only mostly want the latest. So social media is going to be very important for you because they want you to see on Instagram showcasing the new one you did it on somebody. And if you can get an influencer, wait, you get one of those Kenyan fashionistas and makeup artists to get a tattoo. Yeah, it's done. And they just say this is done by whoever. The fashion in them will be like, oh, I want to be so relevant according to this. So social media is good for them, and don't show them so much about the price. Don't show them the connections in the influencer world or in the fashion world with compared to the tattoo. So once somebody comes in and you identify them that way, you at least know how to handle them. And then the others who come because of the spiritual religious meaning. Now this one I've seen with priests. I know it's gonna sound weird, but I remember we used to have a high school priest who had a tattoo of the Star of David here and here. And when we saw it at first, it was so weird because it was during a sports event. But I asked him, like, I remember asking him, like, you're a priest, why do you have a tattoo? And he said, do you know the meaning of this? And then I was like, that looks like the Star of David. And he told me, yeah, because it's a religious procedure. Every time he feels like things are going wrong, it reminds him of his promise to God and his venye amejitolea to become a priest. There are also people who get it because of prayer, they write a prayer or something, you're enough. It's a spiritual thing. It's not religious per se, it's spiritual, whereby every time they see that they connect, the others who write God is good. It's it's not for expression, it's not for other people, it's for them and their God. It's a form of connection. So such people, they want great value because for them it's more than the ink, it's more than the design. It is more, they don't want to express themselves, they want to connect. So for them, emphasize on the procedures you use, the people who have gotten over depression because of that reminder, like emphasis to them on the mystiqueness, the ink you use, where it came from, if it is from India or from Japan, like what that ink meant, who invented it. Like find a way to talk to those people in a way that they will feel like they're becoming part of a religious procedure by just coming to your shop. And you can have symbols up that showcase religion and spiritualism. You can have a cross. I'm not saying that this is a form of manipulation. I'm just saying that have designs that have already prescribed meaning, that are religious in nature, that are in your shop, so that that person can come and see and be like, oh, I want a cross like that. And then if they want the ankh, the one for Nubians, it's there, just to showcase that you're familiar with the religious world of tattoos. Franco, I hope you're listening. And then there are others who get it because of memories. Now, these are people who are in different emotional states. One might be someone who's lost a loved one, the one who put the I don't have one. This is actually a mole. It's not a tattoo. And somebody asked me if that's a tattoo. Yeah. So the ones who put the teardrops because they lost a soldier in war. There are people who put the name of their fathers, their mothers. There are people who put flowers. There are people who put the date of birth of their children. There are other people who put the wedding dates. There are other people who put dates up of especially soldiers, the day when they lost their partner, their corpse. There are people who put on tattoos because there's an event they went to, like maybe they went to a concert and they're like, oh God, I want to always remember this. Huh. Or someone who, during their circumcision, there are crazy reasons for people to put tattoos, but these are people who want to have memories. So these people are more inclined to receive marketing from you when it's very emotional. When he talks about, oh, do you remember the first time you had a dance with your dad? People who've lost their dads. I'm sorry for your loss though. And people who have lost their moms, and then you show what a tattoo can do in terms of bringing up emotions, remembering that person, showcase special dates, different calligraphy of writing dates so that this person can see that their mother's birthday can be on them and something like that. Their child's birthday, have small designs up on the wall or in a catalog to show that you actually do that and showcase the emotional value. So these people need a lot of empathy. They need a lot of wuye because they value care at that point. And also, they need testimonials. They want people who are going to say, oh, having this tattoo made me feel connected to my partner. Having this tattoo made me connected to the underworld of my mom passing on or my dad, stuff like that. And they also want to see if maybe someone is start a charity in your shop for like a team. You get a can like this and then have charity written, whereby if someone lost a loved one, you out of the money that they pay you, let's say they pay you 4K, you draw like 50 bob. You say, you know what, this is towards charity to help this not to happen again. If it was a road accident, if it was someone who died out of an ailment, you can contribute. If you notice there's a trend, certain things happen, you can actually contribute. So that is another way of showing them that you actually care about giving back to society and the emotional aspects of it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay, so such people have the procedure documented on how things are done because they want to see how things are done. Okay. Another one is the rebellious one. Now, the rebellious one are the most common according to the way we were brought up to understand. Now, these are the ones who they are against community, they are against the rules, they are against authority. They do not want to conform. And their tattoos are very, very, very prominent. They put it on the neck, they put it on the face, they put it on the hands, they put it on their shoulders, and then they never wear long sleeve, they always wear tank tops. Like these are the people who they want you to see that you know what, I am against you. I'm against you. Most of the people who get the neck ones, mostly in the gang, in the movies we see them in gangs, they want to be identified. So you see them, you know where they're from, you know what they identify with. And most of these ones are very impulsive because they just want to stick it up to whoever is in authority. If it's a parent, they want to show that parent, "Oh, you guys cannot control me." And such clients, you have to make sure that you have a contract where they sign because they're acting out of that rage and emotion. And all of this, you need to have some documentation to check also if people have health issues. You don't want to inject somebody and then they die on you. Make sure that you have some documentation to show that they consent to you doing that on them or a verbal one. And the ones who don't want to conform, they want ready templates, like show me you've written there F the police or something like that, and the sleeves that are a finger showing something profound. They want to show the person in charge that they are not in charge over them, that you can't run me. So these ones are they don't care about the price, they care about the impact. So for them, show the most graphic form of tattoo for them is the most essential, but make sure you have consent because If some of them are underage, it means you might actually be doing a procedure on a minor and you might be sued. So this is Kenya, yes, but people get sued for the weirdest of things. Unakuta uko kotini because of a teenager who looks like a grown man who came to your parlor, Franco, to get this tattoo done and you didn't know. So make sure at least there's some form of writing. Now, all this is to show how you can market a tattoo business. And in the same tattoo parlor, you can actually have other products. You can do piercings. Ladies like to be pierced. Someone maybe wants a piercing here, but they can't go to their salon because the person doesn't know how to deal with the other parts of the ear. So you can have earring piercing there. You can sell also products. You can sell earrings. You can sell studs. You can sell cleaners, like something to clean that space. You can even sell Vaseline or something like that, or products which you use to numb that place. You could also create a photo booth in the parlor where someone can come and do like an Instagram picture to showcase their whatever their to showcase, and you can have a professional camera there where you take nice pictures of them so that when they go out there you can like, can I post this? I'm like, yeah, post it and all that. And the most important thing is to evaluate your customer. They're not all the same. They're not all going to give you the same procedure, and all the time ask for reviews. If you can, ask for video reviews in the shop. Like be like, oh, do you mind telling me how your experience was? Oh, it was painful, yeah, but I like your customer care. And one thing people don't do in such kind of services, they don't offer water. Just offer water there. Have water with a dispenser there. You can even maybe have juice, even the one for supermarket, the one you dilute. You can have coffee there, have hot water. You offer black coffee and tea sachets or sugar sachets. Like go out of your way to make sure that the people who are coming there are comfortable and they are understood. And that is how you are going to target your tattoo business. So the next business is, I'm going to pick it randomly, but if you have a question, send it to my WhatsApp, send it here in the comments down below, subscribe, share whatever you're experiencing, and then I'll make a lot of them and put them here. All kind of business questions, they are going to get in the jar. Okay, I'm being goofy. And then we are going to answer all of them one by one. So I hope to see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I wish you all the best, Franco, in your tattoo business. Bye for now.